Welcome to AI Brief. You've tuned in for our deep dive into some really significant advancements happening right now in artificial intelligence.
That's right. We've got some fascinating material today pointing towards, well, much more sophisticated AI, especially in video and audio generation.
Exactly. So our mission today is to unpack these developments, see what's really going on, and highlight what's important for you to understand.
Okay, let's kick things off with NVIDIA and Stanford. They've got this intriguing new research on AI video.
Ah, the test time training thing?
Yeah, TTT. What makes it stand out, I think, is the potential to get past those really short, kind of disjointed AI video clips we're used to seeing.
Right, they showed those minute-long Tom and Jerry cartoons, didn't they? With actual, coherence.
They did. And the way they're doing it is the interesting part. Previous models, they'd sort of forget what happened a few seconds ago. Consistency was a big
Or
issue.
like a really short memory span.
Precisely. But this TTT adds layers, almost like a memory buffer during the generation process itself.
So the AI can kind of remember the plot, or at least the characters and setting, across different scenes.
That's the idea. It maintains consistency, handles dynamic motion, character interactions, much more like a continuous narrative instead of just, well, stitched together moments.
Which, for anyone thinking about AI storytelling or content creation, that's potentially huge.
Mhm.
Longer, more complex videos without all the manual fixing.
It really opens things up. Definitely something to watch.
Okay, now shifting gears a bit, Amazon's been busy too. They've got a new voice model, Novasonic.
And they've upgraded their video model, Nova Reels 1.1. Amazon's really pushing on the generative AI front.
So Novasonic, what's the claim there? More human-like voice.
Very human-like, apparently. They're talking about really low latency, just over a second, and a low word error rate.
That sounds fast.
It is. And what caught my eye is they claim it actually performs better than GPT-4o, OpenAI's model, specifically in noisy environments.
Oh, interesting. So better for real-world situations, maybe?
Could be. Handling background noise is tricky, so if they've cracked that, it's significant. Plus, they're saying it's about 80% cheaper than comparable OpenAI options.
Wow, cost is always a factor. And the video side, Nova Reels 1.1.
They've extended generation length up to 2 minutes now, and you get options fully automated or more control, like shot by shot.
Some more flexibility there, both available through Bedrock.
Yep, through Amazon Bedrock. It really shows they're building out a whole ecosystem, voice, video. They've got that agentic browser tool, the Alexa AI upgrades.
They're definitely signaling they want to be a major player across the board in Gene AI.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of players and ambition,
Mm-hmm.
Thinking Machines Lab.
Yes, Mira Murati's startup, former OpenAI CTO. There's been buzz about who they're hiring.
Quite the team she's assembling. Bob McGrew, OpenAI's former chief revenue officer, is advising now.
And Alec Radford, too, the original GPT architect.
That's right. Radford's advising, and if you look at their listed founding team, something like 19 out of 38 are ex-OpenAI.
Including John Schulman as chief scientist. That's some serious AI firepower.
It really is. McGrew joined pretty quickly after leaving OpenAI and having Radford involved. Well, it speaks volumes about what they might be aiming for.
There were those reports about them seeking, what, $1 billion at a huge valuation?
Yeah, $9 billion valuation, reportedly. We don't know exactly what they're building yet, but the pedigree is undeniable. Adds another heavyweight contender to the field.
Definitely keeps things interesting. Okay, let's touch on Google and Gemini quickly. They've been using LLMs for pattern spotting for a while, right?
For years, yeah. Finding patterns in real-world data. But Gemini 2.5 apparently takes it further.
How so?
The models can communicate with each other. This opens up possibilities for cross-domain research.
Like connecting climate change data with public health data, maybe? Or economic impacts?
Exactly, that kind of thing. Having different specialized AIs collaborate could lead to much deeper insights into the really complex, interconnected global problems. It's a fascinating direction.
It really is. Okay, beyond those big headlines, there's always a flurry of other stuff happening. What else caught your eye?
Well, NVIDIA released Nemotron Ultra. It's a big reasoning model, 253 billion parameters, and importantly, it's open source.
Open source is always good for the research community, and they claim it's beating other big models.
Yes, surpassing DeepSeek R1 and Llama 4 Behemoth in reasoning, which is a key area for making AI smarter.
Okay, what else?
OpenAI put out its EU economic blueprint. They're talking a 1 billion AI accelerator fund and aiming to train 100 million Europeans in AI skills by 2030. A big push into Europe.
Significant investment. Any interesting startups?
Deep Cogito came out of Self, claiming their open source models are competitive. And in China, scientists used a quantum computer origin Wukong to fine-tune AI models. They saw some training improvements.
Quantum computing and AI, that's a frontier to watch.
For sure. Also, AI2 and Google Cloud are putting $20 million into AI for cancer research. And Snapchat's rolling out sponsored AI lenses for ads.
AI popping up everywhere, even in Snapchat filters.
It is. Oh, and Google's deep research tool is now using Gemini 2.5 Pro for advanced subscribers. And a Japanese startup, Sequana, open-sourced an AI scientist model they claim autonomously wrote a peer-reviewed paper.
And AI writing peer-reviewed papers. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, lots happening. Let's quickly run through some trending tools people might want to check out.
Sure. Gemini Live, real-time visual AI on Android.
Yeah.
Want your phone at something, get info.
Useful. Runway Gen 4 Turbo.
Super fast video prototyping, 10-second videos in about 30 seconds. Great for creators.
AI mode for search.
Better visual and multilingual search capabilities. Finding info across formats and languages.
11 Labs MCP.
Lets you create automated, realistic voice agents for different platforms.
Board.
Easy dashboard building from data. No expertise needed, supposedly. Midjourney V7 Alpha is out, promising more personalized, coherent images.
Experiments.
An app for habit tracking and logging observations with notes and photos. Personal data stuff.
And that GeoCities one.
Yeah, geocities.live. It uses AI to turn any web page into a retro 90s GeoCities page. Just for fun, mostly.
A bit of nostalgia. Okay, that pretty much wraps up our deep dive for today.
We hope this gave everyone a good overview of these really fast-moving developments in AI.
There's definitely a lot going on, from the foundational research in video and voice to all the new tools and companies jumping in.
Absolutely. The pace doesn't seem to be slowing down at all.
So if you found this deep dive informative, please do follow and share AI Brief. Help others stay in the loop on everything happening in this space.